Good morning, people. It's Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. The Eagle has flown. It means you got paid today, or hopefully, So if you don't get paid weekly, if you don't get paid daily, I'll let your boy. I'll show you how to get paid every day. So this morning topic is the 5 pillars of wealth. And of course, this is Ask Joshua. So feel free to ask your questions in the comments or make comments of this topic that you want to discuss. We have a plethora of topics there you can see on the pull-up that we discuss in our business. But you might have topics that outside of that, ask Joshua. All right. Okay. 5 pillars of wealth. Number 1 is income. So if you're going to build some wealth, financial independence, you need some income. And the first one is, how do I earn more? So you're making money. And so what skill do I need to be valuable enough to earn more income, to earn more money? Well, people are all up in arms about AI. Well, and all these people teaching people how to use AI, that's fine and dandy. If you're not developing it, if you're not on the cutting edge of it, alrighty. But it is not going to replace every sector of earnings in the economy, right? So what am I going to do to make sure that I can continue to earn more money? Well, there are always going to be people, and if you increase your people skills, you can earn more money. They call them soft skills: marketing, sales, right? Convincing and getting people to spend their dollars with you. Sales, right? So, number 1, if you want to increase your ability to earn more money, increase those soft skills. Some people call them emotional intelligence, right? Leadership. All those are skills. Those are skills that can increase your income no matter where you're working at. If you're working at the grocery store and you have leadership skills, next thing you know, you're running the joint. If you're working in the IT department with a bunch of geeks that don't have people skills, the geek with the people skills is going to be the manager. Okay, so this is critical, and do not be alarmed by AI. Right? This is causing disruption in the job market, but there's always going to be jobs that deals with people. Not AI is not going to get rid of not having people. Right? Number 2, taxes. How to pay less. What laws do I have to read up on to pay less in taxes? Well, we'll just clearly tell you is that the tax laws, the tax publication is about 7,000 pages, and 90% of those pages about the tax law are geared towards investors and business owners. The other 10% is geared toward W-2 workers. So you're like, well, I'm not going to give up my job. I never recommend that you give up your job and become an investor or a business owner. I recommend that you do both. And you do both for 20, 30 years till you can transition. And so what do I need to know? I need to know something about the tax code. So if you make $100,000 a year and you're single, Uncle Sam has a lien against about $33,000 minimum of your money. So now you got to prove to Uncle Sam that you're responsible so you can get some of that money back. If not, you're leaving $20,000 with Uncle Sam every year. Over a 5-year period, that's a lot of money. That's $100,000. Don't you think you could have got a degree in taxes for all that money? So that's what you need to learn. You need to learn tax strategies. If not, you can employ your boy, Joshua Pondexter, who has been providing tax strategies for my clients for decades, right? We love to help our clients save money legally, morally, and ethically on their taxes. Number 3, savings. How do I spend less? What systems must I put in place to force me to save? Automatic savings, right? And how do I spend less? Well, you know, stay out of them people restaurants, stay out of them stores, stay off of those people aeroplanes, and hotels, right? Cut all that foolishness back until you build some wealth, right, for yourself. Other than that, the only people you're making wealthy is the travel industry. That's flights, rental cars, hotel stay, dining. You're making those people wealthy. And then investing. How can I find the best risk to reward investment? How can I analyze any investment to determine its likely risk and return, right? So you got to do some research. You got to do some reading. You got to do some studying, right? So I said, well, invest in Bitcoin, and you go investing in Bitcoin. Did no research on Bitcoin. Have no idea what blockchain is. Nothing. Somebody told you when gave your hard-earned money to people that don't know you, potentially don't even like you, and you'll never meet. You go give your money to these people thinking they care about you and your family. No, when you're investing your money, it's personal. You need to have a personal relationship with the person that's advising you about investing, or you need to do the research yourself, right? Legacy. What can I pass on to my children? How can I give my kids a good life without depriving them of the struggle that built you, right? So struggle builds, it chisels, it makes you strong. And so that's the balance, right? How do I give my kids what I can give them without depriving them of the struggle that made me strong? That's a legacy. And the struggle is more than money. Money, yeah, okay, give them some money, but give them some principles, give them some morals, give them some spiritual values that you can transfer as your legacy, right? So the 5 pillars of wealth: income, taxes, savings, investing, and legacy. That's the 5, right? So let's go over them again. Income. How do I earn more income? How do I make myself more valuable in this AI supposedly dominated marketplace, right? Get you some people skills, right? Learn how to deal with people. If you learn how to deal with people, you will be managing the people that develop in the AI. Trust me, you will. Taxes. Taxes is robbing us of our wealth. Anywhere from 50 to 70% of our earnings is exposed to taxes. Income taxes, both state and federal. Sales taxes. Excise taxes. Property taxes. Business taxes. Taxes. So this is what's killing your wealth. So it's critical that you get an understanding of taxes. So no taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime, no taxes on Social Security. Whoop that do, but you're still going to get taxed. Yes, you're going to get some income tax, people. Savings. Develop a saving plan. From the book The richest man in Babylon. Pay yourself first. 10% of everything that you own is yours. It belongs to you. So that 10% you build your empire with. So I made $1. I set a dime aside, never, ever, ever to touch. This is what I'm building my legacy with, right? That's from the richest man in Babylon, and it works, people, right? Just a dime. It belongs to you. It don't belong to the mortgage, the rental company. It don't belong to the car. Don't belong to the diner. It doesn't. The clothier don't belong to those. It belongs to you, and you must set it aside and protect it, right? You got to save it, and then once you learn how to save, then that's when investing come along, right? So where can I take this money and get a return on investment? Risk versus reward, because there's always risk with investing. So I got $5, and I choose 5 investment and $1 a piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything get $1. And so if I get a return on investment on 2 of those for $5, that's $10. So I lost 3, but my return of investment, very simple formula. Holler at your boy, JoshuaPondexter.com. Avail yourself of a consultation so we can get your mind right about investing and not trading, not investing in a market that you don't understand. Investing is more than buying stocks, buying mutual funds, buying cryptocurrency. A lot of the stuff that you don't understand, probably never will understand, because unless you work on Wall Street and you make money selling that stuff. Legacy. What will be your legacy? Hopefully your legacy will be one of love and optimism and hope and principle and discipline and forthrightness. Being a man about being right. Being in the right, right? So doing things right, legally, morally, and ethically. That's a legacy. If you don't leave $1, you have left something more valuable than that. A spiritual legacy to the next generation, because we are at a spiritual deficit, bankrupt spiritually in this country. So people, if you want to build wealth, true wealth, those are the pillars: money, health, community, spirituality. All these are wealth, not only just money, all right? Friends and family, great relationships. This is wealth, man. This is wealth that can help you when your money cannot. Once again, it's your man Joshua Pondexter. We ask that you like, subscribe, comment, right? And if you have financial questions, reach out to me. I offer a consultation, and you don't pay any money. It's complimentary. So JoshuaPondexter.com. Avail yourself of a complimentary consultation. And happy Friday. What time is it? Oh, we got 14 minutes in here on this conversation, so that's enough. Listen, we're going to wish you love, peace, and soul. Bye for now.